Yes, hello. The key to success in any business is all about the belief and the mindset. When you don't have the right mindset and the right belief, and you're going into any specific business, or you don't even have a belief in the goal you've actually set yourself, that's going to be a very difficult one, isn't it? It's like climbing a hill, or you're flying in a plane with no direction. So you got to have some sort of direction where you're going. And this is no different to precious metals business. And I'm going to be taking you through specific things that I believe are so essential when it comes to precious metals business that you've got to have. I am Thomas Logan, the Saturn Enterprise Awards winner for Precious Metals 2022. I've actually built my business over the last 7 years plus, with a valuation of over $3 million in gross sales over time. And the way this is going is, over time, I have had a roller coaster sort of failures along the way because it hasn't been very plain sailing. So it's come with these roughs and troughs as well. But what I've always done is continually learn over time and actually change my mindset in terms of being able to shift my paradigm. And that's what I'm going to teach you today. If you want to come into precious metals business, you've got to understand one thing is very important. Just like any business, you've got to have a developed plan. Because if you fail to plan, as they say, you plan to fail. Because the major thing is, you got to really understand, what strategy do I want to really use? What's my end goal? Do you want to make money from precious metals and invest into real estate? Or do you want to make money from precious metals and invest somewhere else? Or probably have some sort of generational wealth created to preserve wealth for your family and your future generation? That's part of the developed plan. Because if you come into the business without having a plan, then that's real trouble. A lot of people come into this business without knowing how to develop a real plan for themselves. And that's very difficult. So we help, myself and my team of consultants and experts, we help people coming into investors, business owners and entrepreneurs coming into precious metals to develop a plan which gives them a very, very good strategy and tactics of how they need to invest. And one of the things I've noticed over time that a lot of investors, mistakes they've made over time is, when they invest in precious metals, because there's no plan back in it. When you have a plan, you would have a strategy and tactics to follow it. And what that helps you to do is, whenever the market is in any sort of fluctuation, you don't have to fear, you don't have to worry, because your plan, you know what your plan contains, and you know when you want to sell, or you know what exactly you're investing in, what the end goal is. So you don't have to really go with the market and be very, very fearful. So we help a lot of our clients develop specific plans on what they need to do going forwards. And that contains the strategy. One other thing is very, very essential in precious metals is networking. You've got to be able to network with people. You're going to have to meet a lot of people because there are different sort of stakeholders in the business. And the more you can mix with people of your caliber to understand what they do, then you would understand the chain of custody within precious metals of how important it is and what everybody is doing along the chain. You're going to be able to talk to different stakeholders, refiners, miners, bankers, investors, private equity capital, venture capitalists. You could be able to mix with a lot of people and understand what they do and how they could be of value to your business in the foreseeable future. That's very, very essential. You've got to develop your ability of how to really network with people and understand what they do and how they come into the picture, or how they could become part of your business structure for the foreseeable future. One of the things that's extremely important that overall covers this is your mindset, how you think. What do you think? What are the possibilities? What's your imagination? Because if you have a plan, a very nice plan, and you have a strategy and tactics, but you don't have the mindset and the belief to carry out the plan to really deliver on that, then that's going to be trouble. Remember, there's something to say, taking action is better than taking no action. So it's always says imperfect action is better than taking no action at all. So you want to be able to take consistent action, even though you're making mistakes along the way, but you're able to understand specifically what those mistakes are, and you're able to actually incorporate, as part of having that mindset and belief, whatever errors you're making, you're able to incorporate that back into your plan and revise that plan to ensure you can deliver very well on your strategy, your tactics. So it's very, very essential and very, very key to have the right mindset, the right belief, the right plan, the right strategy, and the right tactics in this business to be able to make it a success. And you got to be able to as well network with a different sort of people. So if you love what you've been hearing, you want to get into the precious metals business, you don't understand how to go about it, or you don't even understand how to develop a plan or put the strategy and tactics together, or you don't even understand what your risk tolerance is if you want to trade, or you want to invest, or you just want to do both, depending on what your time gives you, get in touch with me and I will jump on a call with you, and my team of consultants will be able to help you. We'll be able to talk through and understand what you want to achieve. Do you want to achieve generational wealth, or do you just want to invest in precious metals to ensure your money that you've kept in the bank doesn't lose its value and you can beat inflation anytime? Thank you so much. Stay blessed and keep in touch. Book that call.